I got you, people. You know what's wrong with people today? That these people only call you when they need something, right? They never call you to say how you doing. You know, I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. You helped me, accomplish certain things. Or let me greet you to a dinner, or is there something you need that I could help you in? No, they only call you when they need you, man. That's the problem with these people of today. They don't have no gratitude. A simple hello, how you doing? How you been? That's all it takes. But no, they only call you when they need something. And sometimes I get tired, but being that I know that I could help them, especially I try to help everybody in need, like more speaking Spanish people, right? Because there's all kinds of races that speak Spanish and they don't understand, how to navigate America, right? Because America now is getting too strict and complicated on things that they see you that you don't belong. They're gonna jump on you like piranhas, and you gotta know how to defend yourself. So now this ex-worker that I used to work for just called me up to guide her through the process through the DMV, right? Being that her son is already a Marine, or was a Marine because he finished, right? ETS, if you know what that means. So he's out. So for some reason, he's got his real ID, right? I haven't get mine because I don't pay attention to that, because if something goes, I gotta, fight my way through that ID shit, because it's all about making money, man. That's what the ID for, man. Before you know, they make something else up. So she's worried. She want me to go with her to the DMV to guide her, help her, because it's a simple thing. Just this ID, telling you I need an ID, pay for it, boom, and they give it to you. So I don't know what to deal with that. But being that is known, people already know me, how I react, right? Because I'm a quiet person, but if you try to say something to me wrong, or try to put your word on me, I'm gonna ignite and I'm gonna start speaking what I think I'm saying is right. But usually I always get away with it, not because I get away with it, it's because I think I know what I'm talking about. You know why I say I think I know what I'm talking about? Because not everybody's sure, but it's always used up to the person that approach you what he's gonna do with the information you give him, or he's gonna give you a pass, or he's gonna take you regardless. These government officials, they don't care. They take you in, lock you up, and they figure out what they're gonna do with you afterwards. They got you, and they proceed with the next person. So you gotta be on top of things, man. If you know you belong here, and you don't need no papers to show that, you gotta stick to your ground and give them a verbal fight. Even though they're gonna take you anyway, so you might as well fight and protect yourself, because they're gonna fight to just arrest you and contain you. So you gotta do something for yourself. Anyway, people, I'm not a miracle worker. You need things. You need to speak to a counselor. You don't have to, spend your money, because this is all the capital and it's all about, getting this information when you gotta pay. I feel sorry for people that don't understand and they got to go through this, but this is way of life, man. A lot of people have died to stay in this country. And, we don't want to get involved in those things. We help you and things like that, but it's not a fight, But as we have to, the main people in this country will fight, and it's going to be, a full-scale riot, a civil disorder, because we're gonna come out there in the thousands and we're gonna destroy New York City, and everything in America is gonna get destroyed, because certain amount of people just don't want to respect peoples. That's it. My ancestors fought for this country and kept it where it's at. Certain black people fought for this country and kept this country where it's at, and that's the way it's gonna be. We're not involved in none of these things, but if the government pushes the wrong people, they're gonna have, a situation that they won't be able to control. And then it's gonna turn on down, because usually we're not gonna ask, who are you, right? You're gonna ask me for papers, I'm gonna ask you for papers. If you don't got no papers, don't ask me for no papers. That's what I'm gonna say, right? Let me say it in Spanish, right? Si tú no tienes papeles, no me pide a mí por papeles, cante cabrón. And that's what I gotta say. With that, I'll let you go and you think about that.